Hi, this is Megan again. So in the last video, well, 2 videos ago, I talked about how to help kids who are feeling really like up and anxious and have lots of energy to calm down. So this is something that could be used for them as well, but it's also something that can be used for the kids who are feeling really withdrawn and kind of isolating themselves, and they're just trying to basically meet their own self-care needs in any way they know how. So this also applies to adults, by the way, like we can use all of these techniques too. So one of the things that I mentioned, I think before, was if you have a kid who's really, is withdrawn, is not wanting to do anything, wanting to go out anywhere, and trying to meet them at that high level of energy, like let's go do something, is going to not be very successful most of the time for most kids. So what you want to do is engage them in picking out an activity that they want to do. And often, like I said before, it's not something we want to do, depending on the kid and what they like, but that's all right. So have them pick something that they want to do and let them lead that activity. So don't try and micromanage how they're playing it. You know, we often want to like play things our way and not their way, but the more you let them play in their own way, they're able to express those deep feelings that they're having that they may not even realize they're having. So if they like to play games, that's fine. If they want to color or draw or paint or something like that, that can be really good. Playing with Play-Doh or kinetic sand is really good to get that textural play. I would say slime, but it's like my nemesis in this house. So you could you could do slime also, or anything that they can get their hands in. Really little kids, as long as they're not sticking everything in their mouth still, you can have like a big container of dried beans or rice and let them put their hands in it and just like run their hands through it, and they really like that sensation. Or like playing in a sandbox or anything like that. So anyway, if they seem to be feeling like they're feeling really out of control, this is kind of taking off of what you do when they're babies and they need to be swaddled and held, and so their arms aren't flailing around before they have control over their arms. It's similar to that, and this also works well for adults. So if you're feeling like kind of out of control, just take any type of scarf or blanket or anything like that, and I have to get mine the right length here, and just bring it behind them or behind you and wrap yourself in it. So you may notice, like if you are, if you're outside and it gets cold or you're shivery, like this always feels very comforting and very safe. So you can, instead of like going up to your kid and saying like, hey, wrap yourself up in this, pick like 2 blankets or 2 scarves, sit down with them and just model it. And just hold yourself like this, seeing if they pick up on that and they want to do it as well. They may, and they may not, who knows. But anyway, that is a way, and especially before bedtime, to make them, feel safe, feel secure. They can always sit in your lap and you can wrap them like this. Another thing is if you have like a big exercise ball, I did, but mine was upstairs and I didn't want to go get it. So I stole my daughter's one. She has like a Squishmallow pillow. So if you have a big exercise ball or a pillow that's really squishy like this, you can take it and have them push against a wall. And of course, I don't really have a wall by me, but I have a dresser. So you probably can't even see this, but you're taking it and just like pushing, pressing against it. So when they have like these angry feelings and they can't get them out, or they're being really mad or aggressive, that can be one safe way to discharge some of that energy, is to push against something. So let them push against a wall with a pillow or a ball. You can even like do push-ups with them, have them push away from the ground. So push that energy out and away from you. And that is very helpful at times. So I just posted a video from Sesame Street where they're talking about belly breathing. And that's another good thing to teach your kids if you want to look at that, or look at the video of Sesame Street talking about that. Any type of breathing exercise is going to help regulate your nervous system. Well, not any type, but different types of breathing are going to do different things. Some are going to bring you up, some are going to bring you down, but the slower breathing techniques will definitely help calm down. And if you're trying to bring the energy up, you want to do a little quicker breathing technique. So you want to get the body moving, and the more you can get moving, the more you can sync your breath. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, move with your arms. You can, even like doing jumping jacks or something like that, it's not a breathing exercise, but getting the energy moving through the body, getting the breath flowing can also be really helpful. So I guess that's it for now, and if you have any questions, just leave them below. Thank you.